Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Sonic the Hedgehog. Today we're tackling the very odd scrap... Good start, good start. We're tackling the very odd scrap brain zone, which starts us off with an insta-death trap and Caterpillar, who you can actually jump on apparently when his spikes are out like that. But, yeah, there are tons of paths to take, so I'll probably get horribly lost. I just remembered about that. So I want to take the other path. But anyway, today we're talking about the latest game in the Sonic series that I can think of, besides Sonic 4 Episode 2, which is, what was the name of that game? Does anyone remember? Sonic Generations, yes. Sonic Generations released, let's say 2011, I think. It was for Sonic's... Oh, okay, you have to do this no matter what. It was for Sonic's 20th anniversary, and the main premise was that you are playing as both Classic Sonic, who is basically this one, with the short, stubbiness, and his pot belly, and his pure black eyes, and non-gold buckled shoes, and, you know, classic Sonic. And he teamed up with modern Sonic from basically Sonic 06 on, though I believe maybe earlier than that, like Sonic Adventure, which is a game I've never played, so I can't really talk about it. But, okay, that's dangerous. And you should not have that in your factories. Oh, and bombs, who I sprite glitched and most of their explosion didn't show up on the screen. Wow, this stage is out to murder you. But that was the premise. Basically, it was because time was being ripped asunder by this thing, the Time Eater or something, and yeah, he was trying to rip the worlds apart because I don't exactly remember why. And I won't spoil the big reveal, but by the end of the game you can pretty much guess what's going on. I swear he's like the Time Eater or something like that. I cannot exactly remember that. Whoa! But regardless of... Man, this stage, it actually kind of requires a bit of concentration because there's so much that can kill you just instantly. So collecting these rings is really... there's no real point to it. Or at least that's what I'm feeling. But I'm gonna collect them anyway because it keeps me from dying to... Huh, that Caterpillar only had 2 segments. That's weird. There we go. Okay. Jump! How the what? Is that even possible? Alright, so, let's just try and let's try and concentrate on Sonic Generations. I'm gonna save state here so that way I don't have to keep on pausing it every time. Man, this stage... I've never been able to really complete this legitimately, I don't think. So, this will be a first, unless I'm remembering wrong. Which could totally be possible. But of course, it was released for PS3, Xbox 360, and the PC. I don't think it was released on anything else. Oh no, there was the 3DS version, that's right. I keep forgetting about that one, because I've never actually played it. And apparently, the 3DS version is completely different than the PS3, Xbox 360/PC versions. So I'm talking about those when I'm talking about this game. One day I'll probably get it on 3DS, but that day will not be in time for even Sonic 3, I bet. Especially not with the fact that I don't have any job and any income right now. Okay, we finally reached a checkpoint, so that's something. Oh, that's lovely. We've got Mega Man blocks in more than one way. I just killed myself. Oh, nope. I did that on purpose. Rolling down here is probably not a good idea. Oh, no. Looks okay for now. For now. I don't understand what this button is for. But it appears I have been trapped. Oh, that's what that button's for. Okay. So, eventually they'll reset. Basically, you would play through each stage of every game in the Sonic franchise, with both classic and modern Sonic. The first game had the ever classic Green Hill Zone. The second game had the second stage, which is Chemical Plant. It's nice to know you don't die here. Anyway. Why is this here? Let's extend that and try and figure out a way back up there. But I don't exactly know how. Oh, that almost worked. I'm gonna be talking very erratically about this game apparently. The characters, of course, we had like basically all of the characters from Sonic. We had Tails and Knuckles and Amy and Cream. Wait, was Cream in it? I'm actually kind of debating that now. I don't think she was. Whoops. Shoot. Just stand here. Okay. Just gotta press the jump button really, really fast. And also not get killed by this. What is this nonsense? Okay. Wait for it to go, and go! Shoot! Okay. I think I've got an idea for how to handle that. So yeah, Scrap Brain, it's a challenge. As the final stage of the game, though, you kind of have to expect that. Those don't disappear too fast, at least, so that's something. You mind opening? Thanks. I always end up with 40 rings at the end of that nonsense. I also like to use the word nonsense a lot, I notice. Well, at least I'm getting better at that. Okay. Hang right. Oh, wow, you can't even hang left because the electro thingy will murder you. Well then. Well, at least I know that doesn't work. Just jump. Just jump over everything. No, we want to go on the other way. I actually like this path better. In fact, we're going to try that. Why are these things solid? That's what I want to know. Who came up with that idea? Man, this is really difficult to get on. Oh, dang it! Okay. I should have probably written something down when I was going to talk about Sonic Generations. There were also remixed versions for classic and modern for each stage that was featured. I loved all the music in the game, I've got to be honest. I mean, they chose some great stages with some great music in them. Like I said, from Sonic Unleashed, they had Rooftop Run, which is Zapatos. In Sonic 06, they had a music that I kind of neglected to mention until I talked about Sonic Unleashed, which was Crisis City. And oh, okay. Oh, Mega Man disappearing blocks. You are the bane of my very existence. Okay, where am I supposed to go from here? Oh, okay. Just jump and hope I land on something. Got it. Oh, and now I'm down here. Which means if I go up here, dodge this electric thing, which is kind of spastic. Haha! Jump over. Okay. So in the end, I end up here anyway. Please let this... Okay. I could almost get 100 rings here. Wouldn't that be nice? Whoops. Could you please open? Thank you. 84. Not bad. And I would have lost them all right there to that caterpillar. And that would have pissed me off a lot, actually. 95. Maybe I should not go through that section. Okay, so here we are again. How do I do this? Okay, maybe if I tried jumping? No. But I did land on this, so hooray. Yeah, there were those. There was also a really awesome remix of Chemical Plant, and Sky Sanctuary. I've never really even been fond of that music that much, but the modern version was pretty good. With all the violins and stuff, you know. Whoa. I don't like these pig guys with the rolling bouncy balls of doom. Gotta be honest. And that's where you'd come out, I guess, if you went through all that stuff. And he didn't throw any for a while, and I was kinda happy about that, except I did something really stupid there. There was also... Oh, they brought back the feature to be able to switch between Japanese and English, which was pretty nice, because I hate the helper Chow's English voice so much. I just could not stand it. I tried to play it in English for a little bit, but Oh, thank you for not insta-killing me. But, it wasn't gonna happen. So, here we come to this little gimmick, which I've still never really fully understood how to get this to work the way I want it to. But you have to like land on it, and it has to be on the top. If you try and land on it from the bottom, it doesn't really work. But I've always found this easier to go at it from this side, but at the same time it doesn't seem to work that way anyway. Maybe if I just stand. Except I can't just stand. But I can do that. Right. What does that do? It extends a bridge. And that does what? Well, I can get past this caterpillar. So you have a couple of choices there. You can go through that ring nonsense, or you can go through this. Keep that in mind for later, because, well, we'll be seeing it someday. But it'll be a day very, 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 very far in the future. Well, not that much, but pretty far. Probably about a year. Depends on how long it takes for me to get through all the side LPs I'm planning. And of course, I'm planning to take a break from Sonic between games. Between every single game, I basically have an LP planned out. Except for between Sonic 3 and the next game. But... Oh, I did say 3K. We could pretend it's 3X. Ow. Okay, well, getting through that and just having all the rings is pretty good. Getting trapped down here basically means you're dead. So don't get trapped down there. Also, I want that. Okay. Save state accepted. Accepted. Accepted by what? The computer? I know I'm gonna regret this, but let's try this upper path. Why not? Because it's stupid, that's why. No, at least these aren't solid. Think. It wasn't that long ago when I played Sonic Generations. The bosses. Yeah, that's something I can talk about. So, the bosses of the game are different ones from the different eras. Basically, each era is split up into 3 games. You have the Sonic 1, 2, and 3. You have nothing from 3D Blast, interestingly. Probably because it was more of a spin-off game than anything else. But, you had the final boss of Sonic 3, I think. Or maybe he's the final boss of Sonic 2. They kind of both had similar final bosses if you don't count the Doomsday Zone from Sonic 3. I just like rushing through that and then grabbing the rings at the end. Okay, here we are again. Okay, that works. Okay, wait for this thing to sync up. Yeah, there we go. That's how you're supposed to do it. Each of the bosses had something different done with them, kind of like the bosses of Sonic 4 did, but I prefer the bosses in Sonic 4, to be honest. I mean, Perfect Chaos was pretty cool, and you also got to fight each of the Hedgehogs, Shadow and Silver. And Silver's fight isn't nearly as annoying as it is in, Sonic 06, and, excuse me for a moment while I just struggle with this for hours. Okay. Sheesh. That probably shouldn't have been as hard as it was, but at the same time, this game shouldn't be as hard as it is. Wow, I'm gonna die here from lack of rings, because I wasn't able to pick one up. Okay, what is with this swinging pendulum? Oh, there's a ring over there. I kind of want that. Okay. Just, wait for it to swing back, and go! Hup! There we go. Piece of cake. Okay. Oh, you just jump onto that from there. Okay. Well, it's obvious that they want you to spin dash here, so we'll do that. And then they want you to die there. But I did not. I'm going against the game's wishes, I realize, but sometimes you don't do what the game wants you to do, because a lot of the times, a game kind of wants you dead. Especially Crash Bandicoot, but that's not what we're talking about. Or at least that's not what I'm trying to talk about. Why am I going down when I came up? Ow. There better be something up here. That's pretty nice. That was the second boss, and he was for Sonic Adventure 1, 2, and I do not remember what the third game was in that era, but it was something. Obviously. But, oh! That was unfortunate. Was there even a single checkpoint in that entire mess? Wow. Is there no checkpoints in Act 2? Because that's going to be a problem if there isn't. Well, taking the upper path isn't that difficult, so I'm gonna try it again. The next one was the next-gen boss, which was, Egg Dragoon from Sonic Colors? Colors, yeah. And he was the generation boss of, Sonic 06, Sonic Unleashed, and, that one game. That one game. Sonic 06, yes. And Sonic Colors at the very end. Which had a pretty awesome remix version of Planet Wisp. It's also another game I enjoy, is Sonic Colors, but I've only played the 3DS version. Or 3DS version. But, yeah, I still really just prefer to do it that way. Please let me up! Wait for it to time out. There we go. Gotta sync up the timing. That's the key to a lot of timing-based anything in games, ever. Wow, this video is going to be a lot longer than it should be. I can't believe I fell down this stupid hole again. Then again, I can believe it very easily, but that's neither here nor there. Just land on the thing and then jump. Why is that so difficult? Oh my goodness! Jump! Okay. Oh man. Why is that so hard? Okay, wait for it to spark and then jump, just in case. So, it looked like I was able to get it that time. These conveyor belts are not very nice, especially considering there's a giant rotating saw and you need to jump. Well, at least I didn't need to go through the bottom path again. Please let me through it. Just run! I did kind of want one of those rings though, because of this fire thingy. Oh, okay. Alright, now if I can just grab that invincibility up here with the rings in tow. Maybe I can actually, like, do this correctly. I don't know why I'm bothering with the points, considering I can't really take advantage of them. But that's what I'm doing. I wonder if I can go that way. Whatever. I'm going this way, because I feel like it. Oh, and we're about to hit the final act of this place. Except it's kind of a jerk move, but you'll see, you'll see. For now, that's Act 2 done. Whew! And what an act that was, let me tell you. Alright, so... Act 3. Oh, okay, we have control. There's Eggman! Get used to this scene, because there's a scene just like it in Sonic 3. No! And away you go, to Scrap Brain Zone Act 3, also known as Labyrinth Zone Act 4. Yeah, we're back in the Labyrinth Zone for some reason, even though we just went through the Starlight Zone not too long ago in between, so I'm not sure why we're here. Then again, if we went to Starlight Zone, that just would have raised a whole bunch of questions. Maybe Robotnik, I have to really resist calling him Eggman, but maybe Robotnik has just this thing as a basement, which would be very odd. But then again, it is him. Oh, speaking of Robotnik and Eggman, there's actually a thing about Sonic 3 where they are both, like, there at the same time, because, well, I mean, the main point of the game is time paradoxes. Not really paradoxes, but there was a lot of stuff going on with the space-time continuum, and that was the main reason of the adventure. You had to collect the 7 Chaos Emeralds, as usual, and, air bubble please, thank you. And you have to beat the Time Eater and repair the balance and stuff. And I never did get to see the ending, because all of the final bosses in the Sonic games, save for Sonic Colors, were, they're not fair. Well, at least if I die, I'll regenerate the checkpoint, but I'd rather not. Okay. But, they weren't fair. It's just, like, luck-based, purely. And it's a complaint I have with all 3 of the final... Well, I can't say that about Sonic Unleashed, because I never even made it to the final battle. But I can definitely say that about the final boss in Sonic 06. Because basically, you would go Super and stuff, and, in Sonic Generations, you have Super Sonic and Super Classic Sonic, or something like that. And it's pretty great, and you have to fight him 2D, 3D, it's a pretty cool concept. Executed, not so great. Because, basically you have to hit him with those 2 Sonics, but it's really difficult to. I've never actually got... No, that's not true. I did get a single hit on him during one of my runs, but I've never been able to kill him. Even to this day. And I still have it on my computer, and I still occasionally attempt the final boss, but to no avail. And, that's about it for Sonic Generations, and I'm still not through this stupid zone. By the way, remember these Fireball guys? I know you don't like them, but, they're back! Man, Sonic 1 was a hard game compared to the other 2, so that's something. Yeah, at least I got a checkpoint there. Let's heal up, or heal. What is this, Final Fantasy? Oh, that does give me another subject to talk about though, because there was a, yeah, I can talk about it briefly since I didn't actually play it that long. I got to like chapter 6 or something like that. I need to press this button. Will I make it? Probably not. Especially considering that the air bubbles are over there. That's not kind. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. In water stages of Sonic 2, you wouldn't have that happen. Also, to get one of these rings is pretty dangerous. Whoa. Oh, hidden spikes, always a nice thing. Great touch, great touch. Okay, you do not need that air bubble, though I will need some air after taking that hit. And now I'm gonna die. Because of something stupid happening, like me getting hit by that mace! Okay, I've gotta be honest, I thought I was dead there for sure. Man. This game is very unforgiving. Oh, hey, guess what we're doing again? And guess how I'm dying again. Okay, maybe I'll get an air bubble? Maybe I'll just die? Woohoo! That couldn't have gotten any closer. Okay, let's get another air bubble before we go any further, because I really don't like drowning to death. It's the saddest way to go in Sonic games. Oh, really? I could have just gone up? There's no real safe spot there. Okay, we're up to the final zone, and I think that's where I'll call it a video. Next time on Let's Play Sonic the Hedgehog, we'll finish the game, and I'll talk about what I thought of this game more in depth. So until then, later guys.